guys, it's Christina. Today I'm going to show you how to install the piping that we made in the previous video. If you haven't seen the video yet, go ahead and click on the link in the description box below and let's get started. So I'm going to be making a box cushion for somebody today, and this is the piping that I have made for the project. As you can see, there's about a ½ inch lip on the piping for us to use to install into the project. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is find the center back on our top piece of fabric. We want to do this because we want to start sewing the piping somewhere where it's not going to be seen, so you don't see the start and end points. So to do this, we're just going to put our corners together and pull it so that our fabric is folded in half. Then we are going to mark it with a pin, and now we're ready to begin. Alright, so we're going to sew on the right side of our fabric. We're going to take the end of our piping. We're going to place it at the pin. We're going to lower our foot, and we're going to begin. So we're just going to be placing the edge of our piping along the edge of the fabric and sewing right along. Here we're going to put a few snips into the piping in order to relieve some of the tension going into the corner. This is going to allow us to turn the piping without there being a lot of fabric bunched up and no puckering. Once you have your piping in place and you like the way it looks, you're going to sew to the corner, and then you will put your needle down into the fabric and pivot the fabric to go down the other side. Reaching the point where the two ends of our piping are going to meet up with each other. So what we're going to do is we're going to cross one over the other, and then we're going to just turn it slightly to the outside so that it goes off to the side of the fabric. So now we've got our piping sewn all around the entire piece. We're just going to trim it so that we've got a nice clean line around the edge for sewing together the rest of the pieces. The next thing that we're going to do is take our strip of fabric that we're using to create the box cushion. We're going to pin it in place so that we can sew along the edge of the piping to create a nice clean line. Now that everything is pinned together, we're going to sew the top, the piping, and the side piece all together. We made our piping with a ½ inch lip, so we know that if we sew a ½ inch from the edge in, we're going to be left with a nice clean product. Let's take a look at that finished edge. You see how nice that looks. Now we're just going to finish that on all 4 sides and then add the bottom using the same process, and let's see how beautiful the finished product is.